Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from Physiofunction, and I'm going to be taking this level 1 different strokes exercise class today. So for those of you who are new here, level 1 classes are seated classes. There will be no standing at all in this class. They're designed for individuals who may not have any movement in their affected arm or leg. Please be aware that we do recommend that it is a requirement for these classes that you have someone available to assist you with exercises as needed. So this is our third week in our balance series. So like previous weeks, we're going to be starting with a warm-up in sitting. We are then going to be moving into some activation exercises, and we're also going to be doing a circuit. So the circuit is going to be made up of various exercises to challenge your core stability and your balance in sitting. And then also some cardiovascular exercises to get our breathing rate and heart rate up and get a good old workout in. So let's get started. Sitting nice and tall in your chair, I want you to really think about your posture, nice and long through your back. Take a nice big breath in and shrug those shoulders up towards your ears. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, relaxing them down. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in and out. Good. 1 more. Big shrug up as you breathe in and out as you relax. Good. Let's start rolling those shoulders back one at a time. Really thinking about loosening up those shoulders. You might hear a bit of creaking and crunching as those muscles, that fascia, that connective tissue all gets a little bit unstuck as we move. So we want to unstick it, get some warmth, some hydration to these joints. Lovely. Nice rolls back. Good. Let's have those hands together now, and let's try and reach those arms forward in front. Lengthening through those arms as much as you can. If you struggle with a lot of weakness in your arm, you might want your assistants to support underneath your elbow to support the movement. If you suffer with spasticity, it might be that they're helping to stretch your arm nice and gradually. Remember, don't force anything. You could just be doing half the movement if that's what you've got at the moment. And then hopefully as everything warms up, you might get a little bit further. Really nice. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Let's do 1 more here. Forward and back, and rest those hands on your lap. Round that back, drop that head chin to chest if you can. Draw in those tummy muscles. Feel that stretch across your back. Then grow nice and tall. Really feel your shoulder blades slide back and down your back. Nice and long through that neck. Good. Then again, slide those hands forward. Round that upper back. Option to drop that head. Feel that stretch across your shoulder blades. Then think about sliding those shoulder blades back towards your spine and down towards your back pockets. Widening at those collarbones. Nice and long through your neck. And 1 more. Let's slide those hands forward. Round those shoulders. Drop that head chin to chest. Feel that nice stretch across your upper back. And then slide those shoulder blades back and down, lengthening through your neck. Tummy gently drawn in. And then relax. Let's put your hands on your right knee. Turn from your waist, so not pulling from your arm, to look over your right shoulder. Take a nice breath in here. Breathing into that left side of your body. Hands on the left knee, turn to the left. Breathe into that right side of your body there. So breathe right into those lower right ribs. Good. Hands or back to center, hands on the right knee, turn to look over the right shoulder, breathing into that left side of your body. Good. Back to center, hands on the left knee, turn to the left, breathe into the right side of the body. Good. Let's straighten that right leg out in front of you this time, okay? If this is your affected leg, then you could, if you can slide it forwards, but not lift it off the ground, you can do that. Or you could help it with your other leg. Try your best to stay as tall as you can in your chair. Really squeeze that thigh muscle. And then we're going to slide that right leg back behind us. Again, if it's your affected side, you could help it with your unaffected leg. Return back to the middle again. Slide forward, assisting as you need with your other leg. You could always lift, sit nice and tall, keep the tummy muscles drawn in. Lower, slide back behind you. Good. If you can, you're using as much as you can. If you've got the movement, you're doing as much as you can on this side. Just trying to straighten, lifting off the floor if you can, staying nice and tall, tummy is drawn in. Really think about connecting those tummy muscles. So like we've talked about in previous weeks, imagining this webbing of the abdominals in front here is really drawing together and back like a corset, okay, to support your spine. Thinking about gently drawing it back into center, ribs are knitted down. Back. Let's do one more on this right leg. We're going to straighten it out, squeeze the thigh, and bend it back. Good. Opposite side. Straightening. Remember, you can assist with your other leg if you need to. You might need to hold your chair if you do that because it's quite hard on your tummy, but you could just be assisting it this far on the floor. And then sliding back, assisting as you need with your other leg. Remember, you're trying to do as much as you can with your tummy here to keep your chest and body upright, back away from the back of the chair. Maintaining that posture while we gently straighten and bend your knee. We're going forward. Good. And back. Really nice. Forward. And back. Let's do one more. Forward. And back. Good. Sitting nice and tall, I want you to think about sliding those shoulder blades back and down together. If you can, we're going to open those palms up to the front. And relax. And again, slide those shoulders back down together, palms facing forward if you can. Feet flat on the floor, okay, underneath your heels. So remember, you might need to raise it up with a block or some books, but I want you to try and think about that 90-90, or a bit less than 90 actually for your feet. I want them to be slightly underneath your knees. So I'm going to slide those shoulder blades back together, hands can be on the lap, down by the side, feel that connection, but keep those ribs down, don't let those ribs pop up. Now gently push your heels down into the ground so you can feel the muscles in the back of your body light up. Feel that activation and relax. And again, shoulder blades slide back and down, palms open if you can. Push those heels down into the ground to feel those bottom muscles activate. Feel that activation through your back body. Good. And relax. And again, slide shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze and draw those, or push those heels down into the ground. So remember, you're pushing down, not forward. And back. You're pushing down, almost thinking about pushing down and drawing back towards you a bit, but you're not moving your feet. And again, slide shoulder blades back and down, push into the ground, hold that there. Really feel that activation through your back body, through your bottom. And relax. Let's do one more here. Squeeze back and down, push those feet down into the ground. And relax. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to go into our circuit now. So we are going to start with our first exercise, which is an around the world. So we are sitting nice and tall in our chair, away from the back if we can.
Okay, hands lightly on your lap, on the arms of your chair. We would try not to lean through them too heavily. If you can, you could hold your hands together in front here to add that extra balance challenge. We're going to think about bringing our body forward, side, back, side, back to forward. So we're drawing a circle with our body, feeling the weight moving, side, forward, side, and around, and then we're going to rotate the other way. We're going to alternate sides. If you want to make it even harder, have your feet together. That will give it even more of a balance challenge. Okay, so we're going to do that for 1 minute. I'm going to get my stopwatch ready. You get yourself in position. Off we go. So let's go forward to the right, back to the left, forward, and then the other way. To the left, back to the right, and forward. Now really thinking about keeping your chest up, feel about moving the weight in a circle. Now the bigger the movement, the harder it is. So you're moving where you can control. Alternating, going side to side. So we're going to do each exercise for a minute with a short rest between. We're going to do the circuit 2 times. Lovely. Doing well, guys. You're over halfway. Sorry, you can hear my squeaky chair. Let's do 1 more the other way. Good. And rest. Fantastic. Okay, next one we're going to do is a modified sit-up. So we've done this one before. You're going to sit towards the front of your chair. So I'm just turning my chair sideways to show you, okay? And we're resting back. We're in a bit of a slump position. Now, the further forward you bottom, the harder it is. So if you find that this is a really challenging exercise for you, your bottom can start further back in the chair. Hands can be on your lap. We're going to think about reaching those hands forward and sitting up, and then slowly controlling back. So you're not pulling, you're using your tummy muscles to sit forward and then control back. If you want to make it harder, you could have your hands out in front or crossed on your chest. Okay, that's going to make it harder. If this is really tricky for you, I just want you to sit back here and work on coming away from the back of your chair to good posture and back again. Again, you could work here. Okay, so pick something that works for you. Okay, so get yourself in position. Ready? Off we go. So sitting back and then forward. Really control that back. Don't let yourself fall back. Think about really using those tummy muscles that we've activated in that warm up. So you're really using them to pull yourself forward and control that sit back. Lovely work, guys. Keep it going. Forward and back. Awesome. Good, you've got 15 seconds left. Forward and back. Let's do 1 more here. Good, and then rest. Awesome. Okay, next exercise is a bit of an exercise to get our heart rate up a little bit, our breathing rate. We are going to be doing some marching. Okay, so you're going to be moving your legs as much as you can. So really focus on moving your affected leg as much as you can. Even if you don't lift it very far off the floor, I just want you to think about including it and activating it. Swing those arms, even if it ends up being mostly your unaffected side moving, okay? But just try and focus on including that affected side as much as you can. Okay, so make sure you grab yourself a drink if you need one. If you need a bit longer, please press pause, take your time, and then join back in when you can. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. We're marching those arms, marching those legs, swinging those arms. Awesome work. Really thinking about building up that speed as you can.
This is our halfway exercise of this round of circus. Really nice. So build that speed, you're halfway. Remember, you can get some music on, march to the beat. Music's been shown to really help with motivation, so exercise, music's a great thing for exercise too, so put something on that you enjoy listening to and use that to keep you going, even if you're singing as you go, that sometimes helps me too. And relax. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing to you today. You would not like that. Okay, the next one we're going to do is going to incorporate your assistant. So I would have your assistant standing in front of you. They are going to be putting their hands out as a target, and I want them to get you to reach in different directions. So high and low, okay, left and right, reaching to the hands for a target. If you're the assistant, make sure that you put your hands somewhere so it's not too easy, but also so it's achievable so they can reach it. They're leaning a bit, they're having to work a little bit, but it's not too far, okay? It's not too out of their reach. So if your assistant isn't able to help you with this and they're just supervising, then what you can do is just follow me in reaching in different directions. It's a really nice one to do as a partner exercise with your assistant there if you can. So sit tall in your chair, okay? You can be mainly using your unaffected side here. If you've got some movement in your affected side, then I want you to try and incorporate it and use it as much as you can, because this is a great arm exercise as well as a core exercise. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, reaching in different directions. So try and go side to side, high side to side, low side to side. So you're having to move your body forwards, up, down, in all different directions. Really nice exercise for your tummy muscles. And it's great for a functional exercise because there's always something, isn't there, that we need to reach for to get. So think about if you drop something, being able to reach to the floor to pick that up safely. So there's a nice way to work on that in a safe and controlled way by having somebody with you supervising. You're reaching as far as is a challenge for you, but if you keep practicing it, then you might be able to gradually increase that each time. And relax. Good, okay. The last exercise in this circuit is going to be punching. So another cardiovascular exercise, also working on our tummy muscles. So we are going to be punching side to side. So you can punch with your unaffected hand, or you can try and get your shoulder involved with your affected arm. That's a really nice way of getting your trunk muscles involved. So even if you don't have any movement in your arm, if you can try and get a bit of shoulder rotation, it's going to help engage those tummy muscles, which is great. Or you could do side to side with both hands together. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute. Remember, if you need a bit longer, then please pause and join back in when you can. Off we go. So we're side to side. Remember, I want you to really think about using that shoulder. So if you don't have any movement, you're just trying to use that shoulder and use your body, use your trunk, use your tummy muscles. That will really help engage them. Awesome. Okay, if you've got that movement there, you're trying to include both those arms as much as you can. Think about that rotation, think about moving as quick as you can. Really get that breathing rate up. Remember, you're moving at your own pace. It's your quick pace. It's going to be different to mine, different to everybody else's. It's really you trying to make it individual for you. You're finding that challenge level, trying to push yourself. Lovely, and relax. Okay, guys, we are back to the top of that circuit. Grab yourselves a drink if you need one. I'm going to grab one because I am starting to feel a bit croaky. Ooh. Okay. So we're going back to those round the worlds. Okay, so really trying to challenge yourself as much as you can here. Changing direction. Remember, the bigger the circle, the harder it is. We're going to go for a minute. Remember, if you need a bit longer, then press pause and join back in when you can. If you want to make it harder, feet can be narrow, no hands, okay? Or light hands on fingertips on the knees or arm of the chair. Really focusing on using those tummy muscles. Off we go. Circling one way, really controlling it, feeling that weight. Really be mindful of where you feel your weight in your bottom, okay, in your legs. And really be mindful of your tummy muscles activating. Feel if it's easier one way than the other. So we're moving our weight, but we're not collapsing here side to side, okay? Really controlling this around. Fantastic. Side to side, awesome work. Be mindful of where your weight is. Really feel those tummy muscles working, drawing them in. Awesome. Really good work, well done. Excuse my squeaky chair. And stop there. Good work. Moving into our modified sit-ups now. Okay, so remember, sitting forward in your chair, we're starting relaxed back, sitting forward and back, arms can be here, here, or sliding on your legs. We're trying to use our tummy muscles for this exercise. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. We're sitting forward, controlling back. So using those tummy muscles, really think about drawing them in, okay? Really knitting in those ribs to pull yourself forward and sitting tall, slowly back. Really nice. And back. Forward, good. And back. Moving forward. Lovely. And back. Really nice. Awesome work, guys. Nearly there. Last one. And relax. Fantastic. Into our marching. Again, grab yourself a drink if you need one. Okay, if you need a bit longer of a rest, then please take it. We'll stop here for another sort of 5-10 seconds or so. Again, sitting nice and tall. We're working on just marching our arms and our legs this time, moving as quick as we can. So remember, as quick as you can. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Moving those arms and legs as much as you can. And then get that breathing rate up, get that cardiovascular element of this circuit. Awesome work. Really nice, guys. Keep it going. Stuff. That's it. Keep it going. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. We are nearly there. So we're going to rest for a short moment and then we're going to be going into our reaching in different directions. So make sure that your assistant is there and ready to help you. Okay, get yourself a drink if you need one. Oh, let me. Okay, nice and tall in your chair, good posture again. We are going to be reaching a different direction. Remember, your assistant is giving you targets to reach for. Good. Another nice exercise you can actually do with your partner day to day for balance is balloon volleyball. So this is similar. So if you can have a balloon, you can practice doing your volleyball, sitting nice and tall. That's a lovely balance core exercise, bit fun as well. So that's a nice another thing you could do if you're really trying to work on your core and your balance. It's a nice exercise you can incorporate, which is similar to this one. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. We're reaching. So remember, trying to reach out of that base of support a little bit. So you're having to work on those, use your tummy muscles to really try and reach in different directions. If you've got the movement, try to incorporate that affected arm as much as you can. So you could just be alternating arms. Or you could just be using your unaffected if you really don't have any, if you don't have any movement in that affected arm, okay? Or if you want to make it even harder, you could be reaching with both of them, holding together. Okay, that's going to challenge your sitting balance quite a lot because you won't have that other arm. Awesome work. Keep it going. Nearly there. One more. Awesome. Okay, last exercise, then we're done. So a minute of punching. We're just going to go straight into this because it's the last one. It's the home run, the final push. So you're sitting nice and tall. Remember, we are punching side to side if you can, both arms together, or you could just be incorporating your shoulder on that affected side if you have minimal movement in your arm. Okay, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Moving at your own pace. Remember, this is the last push. It's the last minute, and then we are done. So give it all you've got. You guys have done great. You should be so proud of yourself for achieving this today, for giving this time to yourself and doing this for yourself, doing this for your health and for your fitness. It's a really positive part of your day, so well done. Keep it going. Awesome. You're nearly there. Come on, we've got 10 seconds, the last push. You can do it. Keep going. Awesome. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. Well done, everybody. Whew. Okay. Let's cool ourselves down a little bit here. Have a moment, get your breathing back. Have a drink if you need one. That was really awesome work. Let's slide those hands forward on your lap. Surround that back. Hands can be clasped. Drop the head if you wish. Feel that stretch across your back. Nice slow breaths in and out here. Good. Let's slide those hands back towards the base of your back. So on your affected side, you could have your arm on the arm of the chair. Think about sitting that shoulder back, other arm at the base of your back, or both on the arms of the chair. Really want you to think about sliding shoulders back, feeling that stretch across your chest. Nice big breaths into your chest here. Nice slow breaths. Really slowing that breathing down. And then relax. Let's have our arms on the arms of the chair. We're going to reach over to the left. Now when you think about lengthening that right side of the body, so ribs away from the pelvis. If it's an option for you, you could reach that right arm overhead to really increase that stretch.
Nice breath into that right side of the body. Well done. Back to the middle. Lean over to the right. Lengthen those ribs away from your hips. So really shrug up that left shoulder. You can stay here, or if it's available to you, reaching arm up and overhead to feel that stretch down the side of your body. Really nice. And then relax. Nice big shoulder rolls back. Take a final breath in, shrugging those shoulders up. And out. Let it all go. Give everything a little wiggle and a shake. Give yourselves a clap and a pat on the back. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today for this level 1 different strokes exercise class. Massive well done to you guys. Remember, there's loads of other videos on the Different Strokes charity Facebook page or Different Strokes UK YouTube page, so check them out. We would always recommend doing at least another 2 classes a week. Absolute, best thing ever would be if you could do another 4. So aiming for that 5 lots of 30 minutes in line with the government recommended guidelines for exercise. So you have a go, have a look at those. You can repeat this one again, that's fine. But yeah, have a go at incorporating some more. They're a lovely way to keep yourself moving. Also, if you have any feedback or comments, please feel free to leave them below. If there's anything you'd like to see, you can comment or you can send a message to the Different Strokes Facebook group. I always welcome any feedback. Give me a thumbs up if you've done the class and you've enjoyed it. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Thank you. Bye.